Okay, we're going with the upper body, shoulder mobility circuit to get things started, warm up before you get some upper body work in today. So we're going to set up, slight bend in the knees, back has got to be flat against the wall. That means my low back, I got to flex my abs, push down, and everything is glued to the wall. Arms are going to start here to the side. I'm going to raise up, thumbs up to the wall, bring it back down. The whole time, my core's tight, my low back is flat to the wall. I'm going 10 reps there. Then bringing the arms up, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and still that low back. Glue to the wall, slow and controlled, all the way up, all the way back down. Keep yourself stuck to the wall, 10 reps. As soon as you finish, I'll keep my elbows at shoulder height, rotate forward and back. Internal, external, 10 reps right there. Then we're going in and out, squeezing the elbows in, bring it back out, and press back into the wall. In, bring them out, press back into the wall. 10 reps there to finish it out. If you're in a position where you cannot keep your low back stuck to the wall and pin your shoulder blades back, you can do the exact same series on the ground. Once you get good at it, keep working your way up. This are all fours or quadruped hip series. To start off, I'm going to go knees, hip width apart, hands, shoulder width apart. Core is nice and tight. 10 hydrants up to the side. Finish, switch up to the other side. Then I'm going back to the right. 5 big circles coming forward. 5 big circles working backwards. Switching sides. 5 big forward. 5 big backwards. Under control, it doesn't have to be rushed. Then I'm straightening this leg out to the side. With this leg out straight, I'm going to squeeze it up and pause, trying to keep my toe lined up with the knee. Up and pause. 10 reps there. And then I'm going to rock back, stretch the inside of the groin and the hamstring for 5. I'm bringing that leg back in, kick this leg out to the side, raise up, pause, bring it down, up, pause, bring it down. 10 reps there, and then 5, rocking back on the stretch. Last exercise, going back to that all 4 position, but I'm straightening out the leg behind me. It's going to come up, out, down, up, back, down. 5 reps, switch to the other side, up, out, down, up, back, down. So, one of our favorites we work called backward dorsiflexion. I'm taking my back leg, gluing the heel down to the ground, and I'm going to drive that knee forward and flex through the ankle. I'm lifting my big toe up to get even more mobility in that joint. Relax out of it, drive back down. Every time at the bottom, I'm holding this thing for about 5 seconds, really emphasizing that stretch. The last few days, we put together some creative ideas for an upper body workout and for a lower body power workout. We still need to find a way to get some cardio in, conditioning, footwork, so our workout today is going to focus on that. What we did is we put a band, you could use a piece of tape, a belt, anything that kind of gives you a line on the ground, and honestly, your imagination will work just as good. The first exercise that we're going to do is a simple, start in a good athletic position. We're working on the line, over and back, as fast as we can. We're going to run each one of these drills for about 10 seconds. Phase 2 of that drill is we're going to work it back and forth, side to side. So same thing here, I'm down to set, I'm working over and back, but now side to side down the line, and then bring it back, going the other way. Okay? Going to a lateral movement. Flip this thing to the side, we're going to work a single leg over and back across the line. So I'm down here, loaded and set, and I'm working over and back as fast as I can. Phase 2 on that drill. We're going to creep forward and backwards in the same pattern. So I'm starting right here, I'm working over back, forward, bring it back, coming backwards. Taking it to the next one. We're going to do a split stance, switch the feet, similar to an Ali shuffle drill you would do on the ladders. I'm going to start 1 foot in front of the line, 1 foot behind, load them up, bend, and switch, working my arms back and forth. In the same trend, phase 2. Now we're going to work it side to side down the line. Down to your loaded set, working side to side, back and forth. Finishing it out, we're going to do a quick deceleration drill. So we're going to work forward. Every time we come forward, we're going to break off 2 steps and decelerate on the front leg. Come here forward, break down. Come back, break down. Work it to the side, then back, going the other way, switch feet. About 5 reps on each side. This video is going to show a lunge and split stance progression. These are all power exercises that are going to progress in difficulty with each one. The first exercise is a reverse lunge to knee drive. So I'm going to step back, opposite arm, opposite leg, and then punch up, bring the knee back down fast. I'm stepping back, punch the knee, bring it back down fast. Then we're going to take it into a backwards to forwards lunge. So we're stepping back in that reverse lunge again, explode forward, and then push all the way back to the stop. Explode forward, push all the way back up to the start. From the lunges, we're going to work in some jump variations. The first one is really dropping down, jumping down to work on deceleration. So I'm going to start up on the toes, split stance drop. From here, drop down, opposite arm, opposite leg, stick the landing, bring it back to the top. Up on the toes, fast drop, bring it back up. You can also hit this one from a bounce, keep you on your toes. Then, we're going to go into some actual jumps, working up for height. The first one is going to be a split stance jump. I'm keeping the same foot forward here. So I got left foot out in front. I'm going to start down low. I'm going to jump up and stick. Jump up and stick. I'm using my arms to create arm swing power for the jump. Now, I'm going to take my arms back to opposite arm, opposite leg, because I'm going to do switch jump in the air. So jump and switch. Jump and switch. Working the arm action with that one. The last jump in the progression is going to be a split jump with a cycle in the air. So I'm going to start, one foot in front, I'm jumping up, cycle, and bring it back. Same foot lands. Jump up, cycle, same foot lands in front. That's the hardest of the mix. Keep working on it, work your way up, and see these in our workout program.
Explosive push-up, 2 ways you can do this, depending on where you're at. First way, we're coming down, fire up, off the ground. If that's pretty easy for you, you can progress that to a clap push-up. So be down here. I would say anywhere in the 5 to 10 rep range would be pretty good.
What we're going to do is a push-up, sliding the arm forward. So I'm setting up push-up position, forward reach, back up to the top. Finish my set there, I'm going to flip it and then work to the side. Same idea, push-up position. Now I'm working slide out to the side. Next variation, we're going to hit some lower body. Same towel on the ground, set up 1 foot anchored down to the ground. The other one, we slide to the side, squeeze the groin, bring it back up to the top. Great way to hit the inside of the hips. Flipping it around, we're going to hit the slide going backwards. Reverse lunge, slide it back, good stretch in that hip flexor, bring it back up there to the top. For this workout, all you're going to need is a towel and a smooth surface for it to slide on. We have a previous towel workout video you can check out. This one is going to focus much more on the hamstrings, posterior chain, add it to any other lower body workouts to get some extra bang for your buck. So we're going to start off right here on the towel, feet are positioned on it, regular glute bridge. Bridge up, squeeze at the top, bring it back down. Bridge up, good pause at the top, bring it down. When I get to my last rep, I'm going to bridge up and hold, and then I'm going to slide out and back, squeezing the hamstrings. The whole time, I'm trying to squeeze my glutes and keep the hips up high. We finish through that one, we're going to run through the same exercise, but switch to a single leg variation. So I'm going to start off one leg here, the opposite foot. I got my knee up, toe up right to the hip. Starting off with bridges. Again, I'm looking for a good pause at the top. Hold the last rep. Hamstring out. Bring it back up to the top. Slide it out. Squeeze the hamstring up to the top. The first one is called heel to toe raise. We're going to work this to hit the calves, but also the anterior tibialis that runs light right there on the outside of the shin. We're going to start off here. I'm going up on the toes, and I'm going to rock back on the heels. Up on the toes, rock back and pull the toes up. A good way we can add to this and make it a little more explosive is also work up on the balls of the feet, low pogo jumps, drive up, and every time I hit the ground, I'm pulling the toes up. It's an extra variation on that. Finish it out with a good core series. Both hands are going on the towel, just like we're going to do a barbell rollout. Slide forward, stretch it all the way out. Pull it back to the top. Slide forward, keep that core tight. Pull it back to the top. Quick switch it around. Sliding on the feet. Plank position. Holding the plank steady. Sliding back and forth. Body saw plank. Then I'm taking it up to a push-up. Tucking the hips up high. Pikes. Great way to get a little bit of upper body, lower body, and some core work in today.